Muds Women. Okay, thanks for coming back to watch more of my Star Trek reviews. I'm trying to keep these really short. We're not going super in depth on these episodes. Everyone has talked about this series enough that you don't need my analyzation of every episode. If you are interested, though, my good friend Clobberin Time, his channel's link is in the description of this video, plus all my other videos. Every Saturday they do Star Trek in depth, so make sure you check out those live streams. And should be a playlist. Go back to the front and watch from there. Muds Women. We're going to use my space system: story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2 is the best you can get. I love all Star Trek, the real Star Trek. 2009 and over, no, not for me. But especially original series is great. I love Deep Space Nine, Voyager, Next Gen, Enterprise. The animated series is freaking awesome. All of those movies. So that's real Star Trek to me. Muds Women. Now, this when I first saw this episode, I thought it was pretty goofy. However, this is my 4th or 5th time going through the entire original series, and really like this one. I'm going to give the storyline a 1.5. Mud has these women. He's trading them for stuff. He's basically selling them off. Now he keeps them looking young and beautiful with this certain Venus drug that makes, and then men kind of find them irresistible. And that's sort of the thing here. And then the message is that they don't really need the drug, that they're still beautiful. Although I see, I'm not giving this a perfect score because it was weird at the end. Like, they go to these miners, and they're like, well, you've got these women here, and then she doesn't take the drug, and then she starts to look old or whatever, and it's like, oh, that's because I stopped taking the drug. And then Kurt gives her a drug, and then she takes it and she looks beautiful again, and he's like, well, that was really not the drug. It's like, oh, okay, I don't get, so how did she change her appearance? Like, I understand that she always looked good, let's say, and it was just her confidence. That's fine, but like, she physically looked different. Like, I don't understand how that worked. That said, I still really like the story. Mud is a great character. The way they and the women are all good too. A lot of good stuff with the guys who are all just like googly eyed over the women. So that's pretty fun. It's a little bit of a fun story, but there's a nice message, so I appreciate that. Pacing, I'm gonna have to give it a 1.5. It's a little bit long for ultimately what ends up happening. I just feel they could have tightened it up a bit. No, I wasn't bored. So other than that, it was real well paced. Like, it was fine. For the artistry, I'm going to give it a 2. I mean, at this point in the video, I like to remind everybody that I am watching the upgraded Blu-ray set, which does give you both options, Mr. Lucas, George, or Disney. Hello, Disney. Hi, you get both options. You can watch the stupid special editions, and you can also, we'd like to see the real Star Wars movies, without Jabba the Hutt being inserted. Anyway, so I'm not against the upgraded versions. The effects look better. They didn't add characters. They didn't add crap to it, at least as far as I know. And I don't think in this episode. So it all looked good. Music's good. Costumes were good. I liked everything. Makeup was nice. I liked some of the makeup when the girl looked a bit, older. That was fine. I like it. Everything looked really good. And again, we're talking Star Trek versus Star Trek. These reviews are Star Trek against itself. I'm not doing Star Trek versus Star Wars or something like that, right? Obviously. For the characters, I'm going to give it a 2. Characters in Star Trek are, this category is probably always going to get like at least a 1, 1.5, or 2. Like, I'm never going to, because I love all the characters. Just them interacting with each other is great. Mud is hilarious in this, but he's also like a very interesting character too. Like, so when he's playing it for laughs and being funny, he's really good. And then sometimes he's a bit serious in a couple of scenes, and I liked it. I thought he did really well in this. I thought he was a really cool character. I remember when I first saw this, I thought, ooh, he's a bit goofy, but I like him a lot more this 4th or 5th time through. So it takes me about 4 or 5 times to appreciate things. No, I don't know. I thought he was goofy before. I thought he was much better this time around. Enjoyment factor 2 out of 2. Look, this is kind of I don't know what the Trekkies or Trekkers think of this particular episode, if they think it's a goofy one. I liked it. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. That might be high. Again, I'm trying to be comparing this to itself. So, I mean, I'm saying by giving it a 9 that it's one of the best of the season. Like, it's definitely high up there. There are a couple of 10s already if you're watching these videos in order. And the order I'm using is just the Wikipedia order because that's just what I'm using. I know there's air dates and production dates and fan edits and or fan dates. I can't go through all that. I just literally Wikipedia Star Trek. There it is. That's what I'm watching. So yeah, I'm saying it's a damn good episode. I don't know. I liked it. So there you go. All right, everybody, that's my time here. If you enjoy my space system, please like the video, subscribe. Let me know if you want more Star Trek content. I'm going to keep going until someone tells me they don't want it anymore. And then if one person says it, I'm still going to keep going, though. It's going to have to be a lot of people. All right, everybody, that's it. Until next time.